Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talking. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, always think about it. Best interview, so is this. We don't do all this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get it poppin'.
Yeah, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Gotti on the Gotti's World Show. Today is a very special evening, not only because we woke up this morning, it's because I got a special person in the building. And when I say she has came from a distance, many miles, to come see me and to come sit down with me at the Gotti's World Show.
Let's go.
You hear her. You hear her. So when you see her, it's going to be an even bigger deal. You hear me? Fine, beautiful, dope.
Thank you.
Come on now. And when I say she's a blessing to have here all the way from Boston.
Hell yeah.
You hear me? So I'm talking about my girl, LivinRap. What's up? What's up, girl?
I'm happy to be here.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You looking good in the government check.
That's cute.
First of all, I just want to say I appreciate you for even reaching out and looking at the platform and just wanting to come on here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So
your show is sick. I love your intro. Gotti, and like all that stuff.
Shout out to the boy Cherry Styles, man, for the intro, man. It get him every time.
It's so good.
It gets him every time.
Yeah.
It gets him every time. But we are here to talk about you, your journey from the past, present, and the future, and we're just gonna get to know a lot about you.
Let's get into it.
So I want you to open up, shake it off, and because the people gonna love you, they're gonna love you, sweetie. All right. So, how we start this show off is in the morning before you even get to the rapping, you get to the music, you get to the outside world and everything that you got going on. How do you center yourself and just before you get your day started? How do you just get yourself together?
That's a good question, actually.
I do this. Come on.
How I get my day together. I don't know. I guess like I'm big on like mindset and meditation and setting intentions and all that kind of good stuff.
Okay.
So there's a couple I guess I could like give you an example. Like there's a couple of different things I've done to like build my mindset because I believe that you can build your mindset to basically like have your mind working for you.
Go ahead,
so
give me some.
all right, one thing I do is like I go with the flow a lot, but not in a way where I'm just like going and doing whatever that's like, you know, in front of me, because then you're gonna end up in someone else's flow, right?
That's a fact.
So yeah, so like there's an analogy I heard, and like this is basically what I do. It's like if you run for a bus, you run as fast as you can to get that bus. If you get the bus, it's meant for you, but if you don't, there's another bus coming for you. So that's how I live, basically. Ooh. I'm always running. I'm running after everything I want. Gems.
That was a small bar. That was a small bar, here, wasn't it?
Gems.
On God. Go ahead.
So I'm always running after things I want, but I'm never forcing anything.
I like that.
Yeah, so that's like a center for me, but I think there's a lot of different layers and dimensions to centering too.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And you got to have yourself together when you're getting out, especially into this industry, because it's ugly. This is the ugly fucking industry. And they do a lot of dirty things, so you have to actually prepare yourself, keep your mind on the swivel, and just make sure you locked in with yourself, because people can pull you different ways to be like somebody else.
Yeah, that's so true.
So tell me about where you're originally from and growing up in that atmosphere.
Okay, sure. So I'm from like just north of Boston. It's a town called Revere. Um, and I moved around a lot, I would say, for a kid. So kind of moved around all of Greater Boston. So actually, that question has always been a difficult one for me to answer. And I know a lot of like kids around my cities, like they can relate, you know, because it's like when you're moving so much, it almost feels like you don't really have like a specific hometown. You have a hometown area, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could draw you like a block, but it's gonna cross like 3 different towns, you know what I mean? So it's like that's always like I don't know, it's always like a difficult question, but definitely just from like the Greater Boston area. And like how I grew up, well, I have 5 siblings.
Okay. Where you at in that 5?
I have 5 siblings, so total there's 6, and I'm the 5th child. So like Michael Jackson, I know.
That means when your siblings hit this, they're gonna say, "Oh, so you feel like you the greatest?" That's what you feel. That's what you feel.
Yeah. What do you mean? What? The greatest? Yeah. No one can do me like I can do me.
Now she getting comfortable. Now you see it. You see it. You feel it. You feel a difference. You feel it. Okay, so now
that's where my confidence actually came from. You know, when you're growing up, or you're trying to find your confidence and stuff, and you're always like looking different ways, like how do I fake it till you make it, da da da. But that's where mine came from. Actually, was realizing that no one can do what I can do better than me.
Because you are you.
Exactly.
So even with music, let me pedal back for a second. Far as with parents and your siblings, how do they feel about you jumping into this space, this rap, like this area, this music?
Yeah, I think they were kind of like taken aback a little bit because it's not something I showed a lot of interest in growing up. But I do kind of have the genes in my family. Like my mom writes poetry like crazy, like amazing poetry, and my dad's always been in like rock bands and that kind of stuff. So I definitely have it in my genes, but I'm actually not really too close to my parents.
Okay.
I'm a lot closer to my siblings because the way that we grew up, like real like poor and stuff, like the whole dynamic of your family is different, you know what I mean? It's more like gang, honestly, like when it's like you have 6 kids and not so much involved like parents, everyone takes a different role in a family.
I get you.
So everyone plays a different like a part, but it's not really probably like a typical picture, you know what I mean? But that's beautiful too, Yeah. You have to celebrate, I think with family too often we look at things that we don't have. I don't have a dad. I don't have, I don't have my mom. I don't have siblings or whatever, but like I think it's better if we look at it more abstract and basically teach, and teach younger directions. Your family is who is around you, who's supporting you, and who has God given you,
And it builds a lot of character.
Yeah, for sure.
It builds character, and some of the things that you don't have, it makes you stronger in other aspects.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like far as with even you having the genes and the music in you, like your music, which we're gonna get into, is what I love.
Oh, thank you.
You see what I'm saying? Is what I love. I love the rap, the melodies. I love the singing and things like that, the feel good music. And with you jumping into that lane, you give me first instance when I heard you, to be honest with you. Can I be honest?
Go ahead.
All right. You give me Fergie vibes. You give me Fergie vibes.
That's not a bad thing.
It's damn sure ain't a bad thing, because she came in and did a thing. You know what I mean? But she was attached to who she was attached to, and made her own lane.
Yeah.
And we received it. So therefore, even when I heard you, I said, okay, I can receive this. I can get with this.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that.
I can dig this.
Yeah.
I can dig this. So even where did the hip hop and the R&B and the vibe culture come in your life at? What did that spill in with you?
Yeah. So it's been like into like hip hop, more like, like the dances and that kind of stuff, that was like my era growing up, you just listen to that kind of stuff,
What era you in? Well,
I'm 26. I was born 1996. So
okay.
Yeah.
So she'll hit her. She around. She where you at basically.
Yeah, she went back.
So she hit that 2000s area.
just the best
that
fucking
caught you.
dance.
That caught you.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Can I swear? I don't know.
Hell yeah, you can.
Yeah, just the best like dance music probably ever created, you know. So it's just fun to like grow up to that kind of stuff. And then when I got older, that's when I got like really into I've always been like interested in words, you know what I mean? But when I got older, I got like way more interested in them. So I've only actually been doing music like I started when I was 21, which in general is kind of like sounds a little bit late, but that's when I got my gift, basically, you know, and it's like the funnest thing I've ever done. I absolutely love it. I can be like obsessed with it. I can like work on something for 8 hours straight and just like be filled, you know,
and lose yourself in it.
Yeah.
Now, do you understand that it's politics, it's investment, it's a business, it's fun, but also it's talent at the end of the day. It's talent and hard work at the end of the day.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So everything you're gonna get is what you put out.
Facts.
It's what you put in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So how often and how much do you see yourself putting everything into this, even if it might not work? Because a lot of people putting a lot of shit into this and it don't work for them. So how invested are you into this? I'm asking.
Yeah, I feel like real in control in that way, you know. It's not like I'm like, if this doesn't happen, then da 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 da, you know. It's just I want to do as much as I can with it. You know what I mean? I want to keep going as put as much time into it as my life will allow, basically. So
I feel that.
Yeah, so it's not really like I don't know, like a final destination type of thing. That's what people, I think, can get lost in, you know, where they're like, oh, I have to do this, or if I don't do this, then that doesn't mean, you know what I mean? But it's like the journey to, it's like doing it. It's the actual, like, I'm spending my life doing this, you know, physically right now. So it's like.
I know that was a silent part, but I'm just sitting here looking at you. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here looking at you like I don't see. Let me just put this here. I don't see color. Okay. I don't give a damn what color you are. Okay. I care about the music. You see what I'm saying? I love what I love. I had a band that I just did, Eve Casino. My boy Sam, shout out to my boy Sam, Haggy and all them, and Chris and Marco and all them, and they are very dope, and they just straight rock, and I love it. So even with you, and because people they haven't heard the music yet, so when we go to this video, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? So I it's an element of surprise because I know how I was when I first saw it. And when you came across and reached out, I said, what she got going on? So do you have that, do a lot of people, do you get that doubt at first? Do you feel that doubt from people? And then when you start, it's like you see the eyes buckle or the eyes go crazy?
I don't know. I don't know if I can relate to that experience, to be honest. I think whenever you meet anyone, you just have no idea who they are, you know what I mean? And then, so it's natural. You have to, like, people aren't going to know who you are. You have to, like, go out of your way to show them, basically, who you are. Yeah. And then, so, yeah, you take the wheel in that situation, too. So, yeah, of course, I walk in, you don't know me. Of course you don't. Like, you know what I mean? But you can drive in that way, you know? And, yeah.
They just feel that, but I just kind of feel like, when people see you, it's the element of surprise. Yes, people, you walk in, but then they think, I'm thinking that she's gonna just come sing a nice little beautiful song or something like that, and you come out, hey, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But that's always a good thing as well, too.
Yeah, I like shit that like slaps like that, you know, just in general, you know, or even like, you know, like being a jerk in that way. I mean, everything with love. I do everything with love. I'm a master of love, literally. But you can be a jerk in that way too, you know, like, oh, look,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
And a lot of people ain't good neither. Like, so even with your music being very fresh, being as I can say, I have to be very attentive to it. Matter of fact, you know what? Fuck it. I don't even want to hold back. Run that video for me. We
Okay.
Let's go.
I pull up. I pull up to the joint, and though you know it's been a minute, everyone is here like it's the damn survival of the littest. Back up 6 if you were witness. Tell the game if you were in. If they say that I can get in, then I'm yelling, I'ma get in. All these people gotta move. This the part I get the business. I get work done, yes I do. I go local for the fitness, and I got the sugar juice. Sweet a cocoa, I've been sipping. I've been different since I grew. Now I leave nothing when I'm finished. We don't got beef. You're just a hater, I don't see it. Tension's on me, cause I don't care what you think. I put my drink up. DJ, don't you stop the beat. Basic bitches don't have haters, but I do cause I'm unique. We don't got beef. You're just a hater, I don't see it. Tension's on me, cause I don't care what you think. I put my drink up. DJ, don't you stop the beat. Basic bitches don't have haters, but I do cause I'm unique. I chase the life I asked for. 100 on the dashboard, and I don't stop there. Give them what they ask for. Got this beat from overseas, so I'ma need my passport. Vagina's on, sign an inside, I got a rap for.
I'm pretty on the inside, my physique is the encore. Make it look so easy, so why do you think they mad for?
I'ma knock out naked from dancing in my mirror. Leave those catty bitches while they scratching at that back door. We don't got beef, you're just a hater, I don't see it. Tension's on me, cause I don't care what you think. I put my drink up. DJ, don't you stop the beat. Basic bitches don't have haters, but I do cause I'm unique. We don't got beef, you're just a hater, I don't see it. Tension's on me, cause I don't care what you think. I put my drink up. DJ, don't you stop the beat. Basic bitches don't have haters, but I do cause I'm unique.
Were you surprised? Were you surprised? Because I damn sure was. I damn sure was, especially when I saw that. I know y'all didn't expect that shit coming because I didn't.
Hell yeah. That's
so
awesome.
Please tell me about how did that song even come about and even the concept for the video.
Yeah, so that came actually, so that was filmed in Aruba. So the reason that I did it in Aruba was because the beat maker I met when I was in Aruba, because everywhere I go, I'm doing like music, right?
Mm-hmm,
I don't want to go on vacation. I won't be able to relax. Like I need to do music and then, you know, I'll go to sleep. But like, so I met the beat producer. He showed me the beat and I actually really like that beat.
Yeah.
What do you think about it? It's
That
like
shit
kind of
jamming.
different, right?
No, it's jamming.
So I got the beat from him and I took it back home and then I recorded that at Tom Cruise studios in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
New York is only like a 3.5, if you drive fast, 4-hour drive from Boston. So I was like recording there all the time. So that's where I like actually like mixed it and everything.
Yeah.
And then yeah, there's like a line in that song. It's like, I'ma need my passport, you know. Got this beat from overseas, so I'ma need my passport.
Yeah. Okay, keep going. Give it to her. Give it to us.
It's a little explicit right there.
What you mean? We here.
Chase the life I ask for, 100 on the dashboard, and I don't stop there. I give them what they ask for. Got this beat from overseas, so I'ma need my passport. Vaginas on designer and designer. I got a rap for. I'm pretty on the inside. My physique is the encore. I make it look so easy. So what you think they mad for? I'ma knock out naked from dancing in my mirror. I leave those catty bitches while they scratching at their backs.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Shit.
So that there's a bar in there. It's like, got this beat from overseas, so I'ma need my passport. So that was like me manifesting that video.
Yeah.
Literally, I had no plans to go there, like no plans to make like a crazy sick video. I didn't have the money to make that video. So I put that and I'm like, you know what, if I say this, there's no way I'm not gonna go because that's so fucking lame.
You put it out there.
Yeah.
You put it out there to the universe.
Yeah, exactly. So probably like 6 months later, everything was just like bam, 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 set up.
It lined up.
Yeah. So because I've been there before, my sister goes there, so we met like people. People in Aruba are literally amazing. Like, and the video person, Danny Cruz, I've shot with him multiple times. I've shot with him in New York City. He's come out. And I have 2 videos with him in Aruba.
I feel it.
Yeah, so that's kind of, it was like a New York, like Aruba type of situation.
So your sound, like what is the project going to sound like?
What project? My next project or what?
Yeah, your next project. What is that going to sound like? Because I know you're evolving. You know, as you said, you've been in it for a nice little second, but also it's still ways and you're growing, you're getting older and things like that. You're seeing and experiencing new things. Yeah. So what is that next elevation of your music going to sound like? Yeah.
So when I first started, I was doing like a lot of storytelling type of stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I evolved and I'm like, okay, let me get like my sound going a little bit, try to get like a commercial type of sound, but my type of sound, like I want something that can hit, that you can like play in your car and you can dance to, or like, you can really feel. So like, and then I got into making house, so we can talk about that like separately. But my next like project is probably going to combine the two a little bit more. So it's going to be the storytelling element of it, and doing some soul searching and soul healing, because I am a healer.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh, you talking my talk now. Okay, come on.
And combine it with like this more new style that I've kind of grown myself with. So, but it's more like the heavy hitters,
What you said something. What type of healing are you going through or getting over or trying or healing from? You ain't gotta give me everything. Just give me something.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of like real rough patches growing up and stuff, and like I could just openly say poverty on a child is war, and it's not even me, because I can heal myself and all that kind of stuff, and it takes time. But when you go through those types of situations and you turn an adult, you have all these dreams and everything, but the truth is, when you turn an adult, it's not like it's like a monster that doesn't go away right away. Mm-hmm. And you actually start life kind of in the negatives more than other people can really see. So you have like, it's almost like starting like you're 18 and you start out in debt, what I mean?
Yeah.
So the type of like work I want to do is like, I guess like just talking about that more stuff too, because there's so many, like everyone knows who's experienced those things. It's like a tree and there's so much that comes out of it, and one of them is shame and guilt and embarrassment and all this other stuff. But it doesn't have to be like, like you don't have to feel like bad about that, or that kind of stuff. So I guess I just want to kind of like put another voice out into the world saying, this is, I can relate to you on this level, and we're going to get there, it might take us a little bit longer, but guess what? When we catch up, our leg strength and the speed that we've been moving just to get to this spot that you're standing in and you haven't been moving, we're moving 10 times faster. So when we catch up, we're going to pass you, and we're gonna have all that behind us. So like, don't even play. You know, don't play with kids that been through it. You know, they have strength. Once they get through it, they're gonna be golden. Yeah.
Do you have the overall? Oh, let me ask you, what is the overall goal to this whole journey that you're doing with the music or even in life? What's the overall goal for you?
Honestly, I don't have an overall goal. I'm just doing it until I feel like I shouldn't be doing it anymore. I have like that feeling in me that says you have so much more to do, so much more to say, so much more to put out, so much, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not tied to anything, you know, like, I don't know how to put it cosmically. I'm not tied to, you know, I have to do this, I have to do this, but I know because I'm intelligent that it's just going to work out. And it's a deep sense of knowing. It's something that people can't take away from me. When you know it, you know it.
Do you feel like this is your passion or your purpose?
That's like an interesting question, like how those two words relate and how they're like
so different.
You think they're different? How?
Your passion is something that you can just do, and you like, man, I just love it. I'm really into it. I'm doing this off drive. I'm doing this off love. Your purpose is what your overall and the man upstairs put you down here for.
Oh, for sure. But don't you think if you have purpose, if you feel that sense of purpose, that passion is going to be granted with it?
No. And I would say that, and then I would say, because if my purpose is to be here, to be an outlet for young artists or entrepreneurs, and to have my voice and my platform to give you guys an outlet to speak so people get to know your story around the world, that's not necessarily my passion to do. I have other things I'm passionate about. But if my purpose is to be here and to do things, and also I feel good while I'm doing it, that's the thing. I feel good while I'm doing this. Yeah. But the whole overall purpose is not for me.
Gotcha.
Because you're gonna understand, and I know I'm a little bit older than you, and that necessarily doesn't mean a lot. But I've been on the earth a little bit longer,
for sure.
so I've seen and felt a couple more things than you have. The purpose to life, period, is to give. All right, it's to give to others. All right, whether it's your voice, whether it's a gift, whether it's just overall giving. You know what I mean? God gave us a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? And we make whatever we make out of it. But as long as we keep giving, that's how we get blessed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I got blessed from giving somebody something and didn't think twice about it. And then out somewhere in the world, you found me. So now I'm blessed to know you. You see what I'm saying? And he just gave me my gift back. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So that's what we working around.
Yeah, that's an awesome understanding.
You know what I mean?
Thanks for explaining that.
Come on now. I do a little something. I go to therapy, you know what I mean? I go to therapy. I go to a little counseling. You know what I'm saying? I learned a little thing. I ain't ashamed about it. I talk about it all the time. Yeah. But because I need to grow. I need to grow in a lot of aspects. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I grew up not only in my marriage, I grew up doing this. You know what I mean? I learned a lot about myself while doing this.
Oh, shit. I see what you're saying.
You see what
How
I'm saying?
long have you been doing this?
3 years.
Okay.
I'm 3 years heavy in this, but I've been talking shit for a long time, man. I've been talking shit for a long time. Give it up for me for talking shit for a long time. Now back to you. Okay. So tell me about your balance with life. Your life balance.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a 9 to 5? You have to work? You work?
No, I own a business.
Slight flex. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Owning a business, doing your music.
Yeah.
fundraising. Oh my God. I saw your story. What you sent me.
Yeah.
Yes. Please tell me about that. Please tell me about that.
So
your niece, right?
Well, yeah, she's my daughter, really.
Your daughter, but you know. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah, I think I'm still kind of trying to like find my wordings to describe it, you know, because it's all so new and miraculous, really. But yeah, I wasn't like dead set on having kids or anything, you know what I mean? But if it happened, it happened, and it happens, it happens. So, but yeah, so I adopted my baby. She's biologically my niece, and I feel very spiritually connected to her, and I love her with all my heart. Wow. And she's super an awesome person already. Like, she's so cool.
Amazing.
So
that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, she's really cool. She's awesome. She's like my love. And she's doing good now. She's doing so awesome. It's just watching her grow and overcome, you know, some stuff. It's like amazing, really, and it's a gift, you know.
How has she helped you grow up? Trusting God brought me closer to God, brought my family closer together, my sisters closer together, you know. Getting my schedule right, making sure I'm on track. Organized, yeah. Getting a bigger place that I could take her, you know, that's, you know, growing up, you know. Yeah.
And just getting everything situated for her. So we're real busy. We're on a real busy schedule right now. But it's all getting done, you know. She has her extracurricular activities, and we go to church, and, you know, anything else she needs, her appointment. She was like a point where she was having like one to two like medical appointments a week, you know, and, you know, just all that kind of stuff. It can be, you know, I had to get my schedule like real tight, you know, that kind of stuff.
She's straight into mommy mode. She went straight. I heard it. I heard it. You heard it. You heard it. She said she had to get her scheduling right. She had 2 doctor's appointments and stuff like. You went straight to mommy. I get you.
It's a lot. It's a lot for one person, you know. But
I feel it coming from over here. I understand. Yeah. I get it. I got 3.
Yeah, you do get it.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. And they give me a run for my money every day.
Yeah.
Every day. So as soon as I leave here, I got to go back to them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Tell me your influences. Well, inspirations and influences of even doing this music. Like, who gets you motivated?
Yeah.
In the industry. Who
I
gets
love
you
like Jay-Z.
Jigga?
Yeah. Probably every time someone asks me that question like that, I don't know. They're kind of like, I don't know how I feel about those questions. But like, because that's the other thing. Like, people put their influences, you know, in their Spotify thing, but like.
Okay. Let's, instead of influence, let's just say motivate. Who motivates you to keep going? Because we all got motivation.
Yeah.
But he don't have to necessarily be an influence. But you give me motivation.
Yeah. Any type of like information is gonna motivate me. I like rappers because it's like, for the most part, they came from like, you know, harder situations and stuff. So it's always like, I was always so drawn to that, you know, like, if they can do this, then I can do this. Like, it's just different all the time though. Like, right now I'm listening to like 50 Cent like audiobook. I just put that on.
Which one?
It's like 8 hours long or something.
Which one?
God, I don't even know the name of it. He's sitting in the chair like this.
Yeah.
He narrates it.
Yeah, you talking about, I know you talking about. Because I
it's
think
so good though. It's just good. You like, it's just game. You know what I mean? All those kind of stuff. You know, I was just always looking at different information, basically.
Okay. Any women? Any women that gives you motivation?
I mean,
because you are a woman in this industry.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, Beyonce is like awesome.
Queen B.
Nicki, I like listen to her like on a subconscious level a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know, and then I'm always like switching it out with
Who-
artists.
Okay. Who's in your rotation right now? As far as with who you got in your Apple or your
Who
Spotify?
I'm listening to?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm
who
like
you got?
super obsessed with Black Coffee right now. Do you know Black Coffee?
Black Coffee.
He's I don't know if you listen to like he's like kind of like a house type of person.
Talk
but
to me because we was going into the house.
He's
Go
so
ahead. Talk to
awesome.
me.
Literally, I love him, but he's like he makes like house type of music, but it's so layered, and it's like he does like a lot of like experimental like distortions and just plays with sound, but in a way that like I just love, because a lot of people, I would say majority of music listeners are sound junkies. That's what I like to call them.
Mhm.
They go for the sound. The sound is one of the only things that they care about. That's why.
Yes.
For example, people say, "Oh, I don't like mumble rap. It's not rap. It's not whatever." But that's a sound-based music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go there for the sound of it. You know, so
They
that's
make
just
it
like
an instrument. They make their mumbles.
So it's just an invalid
Yeah.
like argument. But Black Coffee, like I love him because he's just experimental. He puts a lot of layers. Any music that has a lot of layers in it, I'll be like all into. Like it's just beautiful. You know what I mean? So he's in it. You know what? I saw a show last night. It was so good. It was Too Many Zoos. You ever heard of them?
Too Many Zoos.
Look them up. They're so dope. They were playing at the House of Blues last night here in Chicago.
I heard about that, but I didn't. I know it probably was crazy in there.
I'll probably listen to them a lot like the next couple of weeks. They're just awesome. Yeah, they're like, I don't even know. They're like a brass triplet. I don't know how they call it, but there's like 3 of them. And yeah, they just make the most beautiful sounds, like some of the most beautiful sounds I've heard, you know.
Dope.
Yeah, so they'd be in my rotation too. Yeah.
Dope.
I like, always listen to new stuff.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the business aspect. How are you, if you don't mind me asking, how are you funding this? Because like I said, it is an investment. A lot of things ain't free. A lot of things are politics. A lot of things are networking. But also you have to put, some time, some energy, some money into these things. How are you funding this thing?
For sure.
How you fund this whole train?
Like, so this is something that, people say stuff and it sticks to you.
Mm-hmm.
It just, for whatever reason. I was having a conversation with like one of my bosses when I was 18 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was running their business. That's how I first started getting into the entrepreneur stuff in the business. And he said something in passing along the lines of like, oh, if you want to motivate, the team, give them money. Give them money. That's it. And people like have all these weird different concepts and how am I going to get this moving? Just give them money. Literally, like, you know what I mean? You want something to happen, you put money towards it, You hire someone and they're working for free. Guess what? You might not get that work. You hire someone and they're free and you give them $100, you're going to get your work.
As the late, not at the late, I ain't going to say that. As the great Juicy J would say, bands will make me dance.
That's for sure.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, man.
That is for sure. Oh, no sound effects?
Oh, yeah.
That is for sure. So anyways, I'm all about getting money, obviously. But so I've had my cleaning business for 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm in a pretty good position with that now. I built all the systems up so I can be more hands off with that.
Okay.
What
type of business?
It's a cleaning company.
Oh.
Residential condo, like condos and that kind of stuff in Boston. And Boston's a very, very expensive city, so I can charge a lot.
Wow.
Which is nice. But
so you don't necessarily have a team.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
So you got a nice little empire going on up there.
I sure do.
How lucrative is a cleaning business? Because I would think, because with me, I got a little change. Okay? But I'll make my kids clean up everything. That's what I feel like. I'm old school. That's what they folk. Okay? But so
that's
why?
A good way to be too.
Why would I use your cleaning business?
Oh, well, it's a lot of like yuppies, that use it. Just single, one person, like, Yeah, so you know what I mean? It's that kind of vibe. It's like the downtown section of Boston. I don't know how it is here in Chicago, but it's like basically everyone isn't from there. So it's a lot of international wealth and that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's good contracts, big contracts, and I'm actually probably gonna sell it next year after I buy my property. So
Wow. So you're gonna sell the business?
I'm gonna sell it. Yeah, I'm gonna open a different business because I'm over it.
So you have, well, business are made to be, so if you get it up to where it's very lucrative and then you sell it.
Yeah.
That's what it should be for. So you made it to a point to where, look at you.
Thanks.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I see you. We got Big Bank in the house. Big Bank in the house, hitter. You see, cheese. Oh, okay. So with that, are you shooting for comfort or are you shooting for generational wealth?
Comfort? What? Who's shooting for comfort?
Well, you got to think about it because I really just okay, this is just me. This is just me. I want to spend my money.
Isn't it fun?
Yes,
it's
my money. I want to take care of my kids. I want to leave them with a better start than I did. That don't necessarily mean leave them with all my money. Okay. And my my greats, or when they have kids, hopefully I meet them, but that's their job. I did mine. So I want to spend my money and get them right, and then after that, go driving to the sunset with everything that I earned.
Okay.
So I just feel like I just want to make what I make, be cool. I'm comfortable for where I'm at. Make sure they got a good start. Yeah. And then that's it.
You probably seen some spoiled kids or something and you're like, hell no.
I seen some little kids that just know they got money.
Yeah.
Some after their friend, well, my friend had kids, right? They knew they was rich. And then their kids knew that they was rich. And it's like, no, player. Yeah. No. Your mama and them gonna take, I ain't gonna take care. I'm good. Your mama and them good. That's on now. Whatever she make it is what it is.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. So where are you at with that?
I hear you. That's like that's like a good argument, I would say, for that part of it. And I'm with you in a lot of ways. I don't think, people should just, you shouldn't, obviously, you don't want to make a spoiled child. I think sometimes when people come out of bad situations and they get money, they just end up spoiling their kids, and then their kid doesn't really understand shit, and then it's like, that's not good either. So it's balance, just like anything in life. It's balance, to be able to give your kid opportunities that maybe you didn't have. The opportunities is big, and then also making sure like their needs are met and all that kind of stuff. But so they kind of go hand in hand, you know what I mean? Like, I think you can provide for your child to get ahead, but still teach them, teach them how to work. You can make your kids work, actually. Like, your kids want to work.
Them little niggas, I don't know if they do. No, not mine. Nah. Big homie, what about yours? You'll get it? No, not mine either. See, I'm with you, Liv. I'm with you, Liv, but some of the ones I'm going to say mine. Mine, nah. Nah, they just feel like, I just got to try to get bribed for Five Below just a minute ago before I got, you know what I mean? So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Liv. I'm sorry. Now, the reason why I asked that, though, is because you, and see how I wrap this all around, how you grew up. You know what I mean? When you said you coming from them hard beginnings, we have a tendency to overcompensate.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So are you still going to have that balance and still be grounded when you do sell that business and get that big bag, and even with your daughter, are you still going to teach her where you come from and learn how to give her that balance? Like, wait, you're not rich. So that's where I was going with that whole thing. Are you going to give her that balance?
Yeah, I'm going to try to build her into like basically a beast, like a savage, like an intellectual person that can understand. I think you can't really understand fully about how other people live if you're not them. You know what I mean? There's really no way. You can educate yourself and all that kind of stuff, but there's no like real true understanding for people that are like, if you haven't gone through it, then there's no true understanding. So she won't have a true understanding in that way, but doesn't mean I can build her into being like an awesome person that does understand stuff through experiences and that kind of stuff.
But it's little words and stuff you can give her, and little gems that you dropped in the beginning, like you dropped on me. Give them to her and just let them sizzle in her spirit just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just let them go in there.
Even just being there for a kid is like huge, you know?
Yeah.
That's huge. A lot of kids don't get that, and like that's why we have to look out into our communities too and see, you know, see where you fill in some blanks. You know, if you see a kid not getting something, that happened to me a lot. Like my cousins, you know, I was at their house Friday to Sunday every single weekend, so they filled in the blanks a lot for me, like probably more than they would ever know, you know, that kind of stuff. So you can always be on the lookout too in that way. Okay.
Well, since we talk about a little money, man, let me go ahead and get to my sponsor and some money, man. Just a little bit.
Hell yeah. Quick. Get to the money.
Get to the money. Just get to a little bang. Grind Seasons Creations. Go ahead, run that, please.
My name is Ronnie Shaban, and I am the manager at Grind Season Creation. When you host a brand with Grind Season Creation, we offer packaging, we offer tags, we offer hang tags, and we ship them off to customers. Another benefit of Grind Season Creations hosting your brand is whenever you receive a website order, it comes straight to us. We create it, we pack it, you can make money without even having to touch the product, and we'll send it off to the customer. One of the reasons why brands choose us to host their products is because we do not have a stocking fee. We offer garment labels, we do direct shipping to customers, and we offer hang tags as well as business and thank you cards.
Yeah, Grind Seasons Creations. Y'all know where it's at, man. 4067 183rd Street in Country Club Hills, right around the corner from Evian Studios, where we at right now, man. And like I said, the show really wouldn't be nothing without my boy Hitter and Evian Studios. So y'all go ahead, go pop into both of them. Go ahead and get your merch together. They do all type of embroidery and screen print. They get me together. They got the new stuff that's getting ready to drop. The Young God merch is coming. It's dropping today. So y'all go ahead and look out for that, man, and see what they did for me. Yeah.
Congrats.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm doing big things. I ain't got as much money as you live, but I'm making it, okay?
Yeah, right.
Now tell me, okay, before we get into this unreleased track, exclusive.
Oh.
Before we do that, please tell me about these shows you got coming up.
Yes, gladly. So tonight, this probably won't, I don't know, you can put this out, but tonight and every once a month on Sundays, what is it, the 4th? The 1st. Every first Sunday of the month, there is an open mic on the west side of Chicago. It's called At Ease. So that's where we're heading actually right after that. So after this.
Ooh.
So definitely, if you're in Chicago, go check that out. There's really good people there. Yeah, so I have that. And then in Boston, I have an event. It's December 9th, and that's going to be an artist showcase. It's located in the Leather District, and we actually have artists coming out from Chicago to perform there. What? Yeah, it's going to be sick. So, I mean, if you're trying to come, definitely, you know, hit the link in the bio. It's in all the info is in my bio. And we have another event, the 10th, that's going to be in Rhode Island, which is about an hour and a half from Boston. And that's going to be a poetry night.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, we have a little festival going on in December.
Okay.
In New England. So if you're gonna be around or you're on tour or whatever, definitely go check that out. LivinRap, Instagram, hit the bio.
Were you upset when Tom Brady left?
What about?
Were you upset when Tom Brady left? Were you upset? Were you hurt?
When he left?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all like
Were you hurt?
Everyone. It's like a common thing. Old people. I don't know how it is here, but old people when they retire, they go to Florida. Is that what you guys do? I don't know.
Yeah, I know a couple people. I know a few people.
So that's what he did.
But I know some people
retired.
that just don't leave Chicago too. So
yeah,
I don't know.
So no, I wasn't sad.
But how you feel about him now though?
I mean, he broke up with Giselle. That's a little bit sad.
You said that's a little bit. That's about it though.
He couldn't put the ball down. I guess I don't know.
It'd be like that though.
Yeah.
Just like you probably wouldn't give away this music.
I wouldn't, but
see,
it's balanced too.
It is. But once you love something, you love it though, right?
The love of your life, I guess.
I hear you. Tell me about this unreleased track that we finna get ready to hear.
Okay, so this is called Love on the Line. Okay, it's coming out this month, and you guys are getting an exclusive right here. So, it's not coming out until probably later this month. So this is a house track, and yeah, I've been getting into house a little bit more because them speakers that they play house music on are
It go crazy. Believe that. Let's go.
Ooh.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I've been working the way God told me, searching for that one and only. No, my pride's too heavy to give away my mind and body to a man if he don't give a damn. Especially when I pull up with a plan. Make me wonder if I ever give my hand. The truth comes out hot, you gotta show 'em what you want. I got my love on the line.
Cuff your chick.
I got my love on the line. Baby, let me listen over what we're sipping. When the shot of system, we could run it this. Missing, I'll be on my way. You look so amazing, but they wanna separate. But I need that in the studio. In a break bread, I won't let our moment just go. I got my love on the line. I got my love on the line.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Come on now. Come on. LivinRap. Y'all heard it. Now, that's where you trying to take that? Like, where are we going with that? Do you want to see Billboard? Do you want to see the charts with that? You trying to take that? Where you trying to take that sound?
That sound I'm trying to take into clubs that, you know, like
I can hear that
DJ and that kind of stuff, that play house music, you know, and that maybe work with some DJs that can mix, you know, like that they like mix live and that kind of stuff, you know.
I'm gonna send that to my boy Jay Stereo, man.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna send that to my boy Jay Stereo to see what they do in that club, man. He do a lot of things. He do a lot of things downtown, and for that Friday night, I think it'll go crazy.
Yeah.
I think it'll go crazy. That right there. That's
when you have like nice big speakers and they play like that kind of stuff.
It's a whole rooftop. Yeah. This is at the rooftop. This is a
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So when's that at?
That's on Friday. That's on Fridays at the Roof at the Whip
Okay.
downtown. It's happening
right.
every Friday. Friends of Friends.
Nice.
Yep. That's what's happening. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get a little deep. I'm gonna jump in and I'm gonna jump out. Okay. We're gonna get a little deep here. All right.
Jump in, jump out.
All right. Relationships.
Ooh.
Does Liv have a special
A boo
someone?
thing.
Does she got a little thing? She got a little
special thing.
You know what I mean? Little somebody, you know what I'm saying? She cuddle with, she snuggle with at night. It's getting cold.
A little cuddle buddy.
You know what I'm saying? You got that?
No. No.
Do you if you were to what does this ideal man look like? What does Liv want in a man? Like, what does he have to look like? What does he have to have? Don't change my tone. No.
I'm sorry. I keep
It's all good. It's all good.
touching that.
She getting a little nervous. I understand when we talk about this, you get a little nervous. I get it.
It's just
Go ahead.
I don't think about it too much. Like I don't know. We have to be going the same direction, I guess. Like I'm not gonna stop. I don't know how to put it. I don't know.
We ain't gotta get it on to that. I just said what he looked like. You see how people
What
get
he
nervous?
look like?
Yeah, when you see how people get nervous when you know what I'm saying, you talk about that little special one. What does he have to look like? What does he have to have? Like, is he
he has to be
tall?
smart.
Is he tall?
I'm a sapiosexual. Do you know what that is?
A who? A what? Say that again.
Sapiosexual.
I don't know what that is.
That means I'm attracted to intelligence.
Okay.
More than
Okay.
a physical appearance. Yeah.
Right. So it's more of
It's a turn on.
It's more of a how can I say it? A spiritual connection?
No, intellectual.
Intellectual. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So the brain and how he thinks and how his mind works.
Exactly.
That's what gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hitter, you're smart, ain't you? You smart. I can't stand you. What else? What else does he have to come with to get with Liv? What else?
I don't know. I guess I'll know it when I see it. Not to sound corny, but I just don't. I'm not putting my energy towards that.
No guy? Nobody?
I don't know. It's just not like it's not what I'm doing right now.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna force it.
I have a better answer in the future,
But right now, it's all music. It's focus.
You know, it's like relationship culture is like dead too. Like people don't even talk about that. Like, what is relationship culture? Like,
well, no, it's love. But see, R&B. I just had somebody here on R&B. Love is still love. Just because we're not selling it and we're still selling it, but not promoting it as much. And we hear all the turn up the rat shit, the ratchet shit, the shaking ass.
mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that when people leave that club, they ain't looking to make that call to somebody that they can love on. You see what I mean? So as soon as you done getting off that stage doing,
when you leave the club and what?
When you leave that club, you feel me? When you leaving the club after you got through kicking it, shaking ass, and all that, and you make that call to somebody you want to cuddle and love on. You want somebody to be there at that crib.
I don't want anyone to be there.
Lip, see, I ain't doing this, bro. I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it. She ain't ready. It's just
I'm
music.
not ready. I'm immature. Honestly.
No.
No, I am. In that way, I am.
Oh, okay.
Like literally.
Wow, you admitted it.
Yeah. But immature, not in like I'm just gonna sit here and play games. Like immature, like I don't have a lot of probably as much experience as most people my age with relationships because.
Is it an attachment? You don't like being attached?
I don't know.
Think so?
I don't know.
Is it something Is it something there?
I'm not sure actually.
When was the last time you had somebody?
I had like a thing. I've had a
little thing.
Like probably I had like a situationship like earlier this year in like February. You know.
Didn't pan out.
No.
Okay. Okay.
And then before that, you know, like a boyfriend probably like a year and a half ago. But it just wasn't right.
Just wasn't right.
But it's okay. Like I don't want everyone in the world. I want one person. So I'm not stressing it. It's gonna come when it's gonna come.
It's gonna come, and as long as you know that. But I want you to do the work on yourself when it do come that you're ready for it.
Yeah, you're right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She ain't trying to hit shit. I'm talking. She is not. You can tell. You know when you know. I know when you know. Now, last thing. Then we're gonna do the game. But I do want to know, how does the music and everything that you got going on, the performance and thing, how is your support system?
Fantastic.
How is that? Like, do you look to see family in the crowd? Do you look to see friends and everything in the crowd when you're doing all this here?
Yes. I look to see, family and friends. Yeah, of course.
What does it mean? What does it mean to you? Because, like I said, a lot of people don't have people to lean on. You know what I'm saying? My wife don't come to a lot of shows. She don't come to a lot of my hosting events, and sometimes that it does something to me. You know what I mean? But
I know that's like that's an experience. It's a very common experience, I would say, to see, like, look at your loved ones and they don't see you in that light for some reason, and it's weird because they love you. Yeah, it's so weird, but then you can kind of make room for yourself a little bit more and find different connections and friendships and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that's like people who are following their dreams, they have to kind of get past that, I would say, you know, getting past that. Like, you expect everyone to kind of support you and stuff, but once you just, okay, well, there's more, you know,
there's more people to discover. Yes.
Yeah, like your wife can love you in that way, and then you can find your own person and stuff in this way and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I find friends along the way, and that's kind of the family part of it.
Do they look at you? Do your family look at you, your siblings and stuff? Do they look at you as LivinRap?
No. Hell no. Hell no. They're like, what the fuck? Like, what is this bitch doing, you know? Yeah, I had to, like, come out of the closet in that way. Like, literally come out of the closet in that way. It's about that, because it was just so left field. But like I said, like, there's probably going to be a lot of artists that can relate to that, you know, people that you knew before, and then you kind of go through a change or you grow, and they don't understand that. But there's light on the other side, you know. There's more. There's 8 billion people in the world.
So what would it feel like? What would it feel like if more support were to come out? Do you think that'd be a bigger booster for you?
Oh, of course, yeah. So yeah, you mean just in general support?
No, I'm just talking about your family.
Oh, my family. Oh. No, I mean, I have my family for family stuff, you know, for feeling like, you know, who I was or who I am at a core level. You know, my sisters, actually, I'm so blessed. I have 4 sisters. And
give them a shout out. Shout them out.
I know, it's a lot. And they're just, like, so fucking fun. Like, they're so funny. Like, they're so funny. Like, people don't even understand, like, our sense of humor type of thing. So, like, yeah, like, they're like my best friends in that way.
I love it.
Not to sound corny, but that's what they're for. Your family is for that kind of stuff. So when I'm doing my own thing, and I feel like I've always kind of had my like own like private life or like secret life.
Okay, I get it.
That kind of thing. So that's cool too. You know, I like being my own person and feeling my own person in a different situation where you don't have that kind of that. I like that uncomfortable level to it too.
Do you ever feel like you might get do you have a backup plan if this doesn't work out?
Hell no. I do business though, like in general, so why wouldn't it work out?
Because the people overall are the most important with consuming the music. True. But if you want to just make music and then just put it out for the fun of it, you can do that. But like I said, this is
I'm definitely
too.
pursuing it like in a business stance.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But in my opinion, it would never not work out. Like, it's actually, like, the way I view life, it's impossible for it to not work out. It would just be like, I'm done with this, and now it's pivoting. It turned into this, but that wouldn't even happen until I get everything out that I need to get out. Yeah.
I respect it. Now, before I let you go though, I got a game.
Okay.
I got a game. It's called the 10 name game. You said you knew about it.
All right.
All right. So basically, it's I'm gonna fire off 10 things or 10 names, and you got to give me your answer in a 1-word answer.
All right.
All right.
Are we going for speed here?
No speed.
What are we
just
going
accuracy.
for? Accuracy.
Gotta be accurate. Gotta be 1 word.
Okay.
1 word. Gotta be first thing to pop in your mind, and it gotta be truthful. Gotta be honest to yourself.
Right.
You get it? Ready?
I'm ready.
Here it go. Trust.
Giving.
Faith.
God.
Black men.
Strong.
Hello. I'll tell you. You feel me? Go ahead, Hitter. Pop your shit, Hitter. Pop your shit. The music industry.
Changing.
Boston.
Home.
I gotta do it. You ready? I have to
All
do
right.
it. Your boy Gotti. Come on now.
Gotti?
Come on now. What you?
He's shining.
Hello. Come on now. I had to throw myself in there somewhere. You know what I mean? It's our first time meeting, so I had to throw myself in there somewhere.
There you go.
All right. The video we just saw, Armageddon.
I'ma get in. I'ma get in.
I'ma get in. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Entendres on deck.
What'd you say? You feel me? She threw me off. Go ahead. First word.
Oh, we're still playing the game. Oh, my bad.
Mhm.
You said Armageddon, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, war.
Gotcha. Family.
Everything.
Your daughter.
Love. Skill.
Wow. Is love a skill?
Oh, yes, it is.
Is it?
It's a lost art.
Wow. Another mindfuck, wasn't it? She just blew me with that.
Ooh.
She is right. Now that you sitting there and think about it. You did get that. All right. Hey. You learned something from everybody, right? Last one. You ready?
Ready.
If you could sum up your life in 1 word from when you started to right now in this present moment, what would it be? 1 word.
Miraculous.
Clap it up. I'll take it. Now, you know what we got to do here. Hitter, we got to give her a grade from A to F. We can't be biased because she's pretty. We can't be biased because she's not from here, okay? We can't, you know what I'm saying? We have to actually be truthful. We have to be real. So everything in that game, everything that she said, give her a grade.
I'm gonna give her an A+.
Hell yeah.
Wow. And Hitter don't give, he don't do it.
You blew the mind twice.
Yeah.
You blew blew mine twice. All your answers was some fish shit.
You give everyone an A+?
Oh,
No, you don't.
nah,
You
I'm gonna
don't.
stick.
Oh.
You don't.
I'm gonna stick. You was on point for me.
Let them know.
Yeah, and actually, I'm gonna give you an A+ too because you definitely rock me, and I man, you got me. No, you really got me. So
Thanks.
yeah, you definitely passed the game, and LivinRap, she did it. She did it. Two things I gotta say before we get up out of here. I just need 10 followers from you, ma'am. I just
10
need
what?
10 followers. I just
What are
need
you
10
asking?
followers. 10. I just need 10. 10 followers, not 20, not 30. Just 10 followers. 10 Instagram followers from you. That's all I need.
Okay.
Whether it's a post or whatever, that's all I need. Cool? Can I get that about you? Don't be selfish, Liv. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You put in an ask on the table.
You know what I mean?
So
Come on.
we
now.
gonna put an IG reel out.
Of course we are.
Okay. You
Of course
put an
we are.
IG reel out. Yeah.
Bet.
You'll get 10. Of course you will.
Gotcha. And I just need you to be safe out here.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
For sure.
Keep your head on the swivel because there's a lot of crazy shit going on in this world,
Mhm.
and I just need you to be safe.
Will do.
All right?
Mhm.
Tell everybody how they can get in contact with you and everything that you got going on.
Sure. So LivinRap everywhere.
Yes.
Literally everywhere. This is the camera, right?
That's you.
LivinRap, LivinRap. Okay. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Website coming December 2022.
Hello.
Yeah. LivinRap.
That's it. That's
That's
it. Y'all. And y'all already know where y'all can find me, man. Official_Young Gotti on Instagram. And my new page is not on there, but that was me. I didn't fix it. Gotti's World Show is at Gotti's World Show. That's my other page, so where you find all the clips and things like that too. Also, where you can find all this dope ass content, G World Media. Like, subscribe, comment, and let's run these views up, man. Let's get her what she needs to be.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean?
Let's get it.
Let's get this interview up. Let's do it. I'm monetized, so we good. You know what I mean? It's gonna work. You feel me?
Hell yeah.
Man, we did it, man. We did
it.
And we had a good time.
We sure did.
I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're very dope.
This was so awesome.
You're very dope. And we locked in.
We locked in.
We got a connection here. We locked in.
Hell yeah.
All right, Envion Studios. Without Envion, shit, I don't know what a show would be. And thank you, Hitter. I appreciate you, man. Everything. And thank God for everybody in this studio because everybody playing a part. And this beautiful woman in front of me, she's definitely doing it. And she's going to blow. And I'm fucking around with that single. So I'm going to play it in mind. So as soon as it drop, you're going to get some streams from me. All right?
Awesome.
This is Gotti's World Show. We out of here. Yeah!
Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Tune in, don't just come across. We do it all, y'all just for the talk. Might lose your mind when you hear these topics, no cap, think about it. Who you know going this hard, all real, always think about it. Best interviews, who is this? We don't do this, that entrepreneurship. Come and link, join the viewership. Education, relationships, businesses, view the clips. This the Midwest takeover, going overtime to invent on focus. Bringing guests in from all over, whole lot of game, we don't need a closer. Gotti, hard body, Gotti's world, we some mob bosses. Turn them L's to lessons, we don't do the losses. Dedication daily, ain't no other options. Booking up these slots on every show we plotting. Pull up a chair, make sure you watching. Subscribe, get them notifications popping. Pull up all the champagne, we gon' get